I wouldn't be surprised if the threats that the FBI is warning about are coming from right-wing Christian Nazis, since both uh, Israeli Americans and Arab Americans are being attacked.
As the fighting escalates between Israel and Hamas, the FBI is now warning about the growing threat of terrorist attacks here in the U.S.
That's right. The FBI director says the agency is seeing an increase in reported threats against both Jewish and Muslim Americans. And now local authorities are working to keep these communities safe. Joining us is NBC News investigative correspondent Tom Winters. So, Tom, did the FBI director elaborate on the exact kinds of threats they're seeing right now?
Right. Well, it's all centered around what we're seeing in the Middle East, in this Israel and Hamas war, what's going on there. There's an awful lot of rhetoric online. And he made those comments in front of the International Association of Chiefs of Police gathering in San Diego over the weekend, focusing in telling them effectively, hey, we're on this, but we've got an increase in threats. And now it's up to law enforcement to determine how credible these threats are, if any of these individuals are capable of acting out. And if so, if it meets the threshold, you know, you're allowed to say a lot in this country under the First Amendment, but you're not allowed to threaten people's lives. And so if certain things are triggered, then they're able to make an arrest. Or if you're supporting Hamas materially with funding, financing, or trying to help them out in any way, they're a designated foreign terrorist organization. You could end up in handcuffs. So that's what the FBI appears to be focused on.
I know the FBI director also mentioned what we would consider lone wolves, right? Like single actors acting on their own, which I imagine is very difficult to monitor or stop.
Very difficult, if not impossible, because basically it's somebody who is either consuming all sorts of online rhetoric or media and makes a decision that they want to act out in some way for their cause or against a cause, and they may not post anything online. They may not tell anybody they're going to do what they're going to do. They may not even purchase a gun. And so, yes, those are the most difficult things to stop, and that's why you're seeing this visible police presence outside of here in New York City, for example, synagogues and mosques and other public areas of gathering, just to make sure people understand that if you do try to show up there and do something, you're going to be met with force. You're going to be met with a uniformed officer. So that's what they're focused on.
Tom Winter, thank you.